Hey guys, this is Gualter Amarelo. I run a real estate team in the great city of Fall River. This is one of the toughest cities in the state of Massachusetts, but it's home to us. My team, we're real estate agents, we're investors, and we're landlords. We go out every day and we teach people how to buy and sell houses. We help them get through all their problems. There's no such thing as a simple transaction in real estate. There's always going to be something that comes through and jams up the deal, but we're professionals, we're good at handling those things. The piece about us investing, we're looking to always double our portfolio. We're always doing flips, we're always doing more holds. We deal with a lot of tenants. Tenant issues, they're always going to exist, but we figured out how to handle them one way or the other. When you have a choice, you always work with the best. This is the Fall River Hustle.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of the Fall River Hustle. We had some pretty good adventures this episode. Why don't you tell them what we did?
So this is a fun episode. We went and we took a look at one of our properties. We had a pipe burst over one of the flips we were doing, and we had to negotiate that over the phone, but we had a great plumber. And the other thing is, Ron completely forgot his daughter, which was a situation.
Anyway.
Family first. Hey, when you have a choice, always work with the best.
It's always the funnest.
This key here from 209 Brandon Street, we've been having problems with. I don't know, it'll actually go in right till about here. So I can't turn it and I cannot gain access. So what I'm going to do, due to his help, use my knife here. I'm going to jam it in, and hopefully it'll work. And if not, we're in trouble.
That's it.
Basically.
Very good, man.
Peace out.
If not, just
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Paul.
Hey,
Take care, brother.
bye-bye. Yeah.
all right. So
All right,
ham
so-
it
so-
out.
Yeah, no, that was pretty clever. The way they handled the whole key with the eviction. So when a key doesn't get into a door, you got a couple options. Either you break the lock, you break the door, or you go and you get another key. And in this case, Ron's solution with fixing the lock by just like knocking it in, that's clever. It saves us money all around. So, pretty good one.
I think Paul's great at his job. He's goes out there and he's firm but fair, and he gets the tenant to know exactly what we want them to know, which is you need to pay to stay in the rental unit. It's really that easy.
Hey, Dean, Gualter here. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where does the cost come in from there? Like, what is it that we're doing with that radiator? This is just that radiator itself?
Yeah, well, that's the labor to install it in that radiator for that whole wall.
For that, instead of replacing the full 12 feet of radiator, is it possible just going with a 6-foot piece and pipe across?
How much would that change the price?
Would that change the price, make it easier?
It'd bring it down a little bit. I mean, it wouldn't bring it down a whole lot. And to be perfectly honest with you, with the square footage down here, I think it kind of undersized the system to begin with.
Right.
I wouldn't recommend shortening it up anymore.
All right. Very good, Dean. Thank you, brother.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. That was a larger cost than we expected. Plumbers is expensive.
Plumbers is expensive. I don't like plumbing, man.
Maybe you should learn to be a plumber.
That's what I said. I should have learned to become a plumber.
That radiator replacement turned out to be a lot more expensive than we actually expected. And it's not so much the labor, because we know how much plumbers charge, but the size of the unit, we didn't expect it to cost that much.
Radiator pissed me off. So, I'll be honest. In my head, I'm thinking radiator, replace it, $160 for the 2 pieces, maybe another $40 for the parts, and that's probably 2 hours worth of work. Our plumber's telling us it's 5 hours worth of work. Now, I really like our plumber, and he's very professional, and he's done a great job for us, so I know he's probably right, but still, sometimes the numbers will be in your head a certain way, and they don't always work out. So it is frustrating to hear that the plumbing job is going to cost that much money on a project that we've already basically finished up, it's sold, and we're just trying to get through this thing. It's been extended, so it's just a little frustration to have that price come back a little high the way it did.
That's awesome. So, yeah.
So with taxes,
I'm
we
gonna have to print the whole thing?
not taxes. When we go to refinance something, they want our taxes, and they always want our HUDs from our properties, and then a lot of times they want the rent roll. They'll actually want to
What's
know
a HUD, Mr. Amarillo?
what we're actually making every month, and that we've actually have property that actually is coming through. So you can say I've got this much property and it makes this much money, but if you don't show a tax return that proves it, you don't really have anything. Banks won't lend to you.
So you know what we still got to do, right?
What are we gonna do?
We still got to go over to Fulton Street because it's still a mess. We got to look at that. We got to find out what needs to be finished.
We got a tenant moving in there tomorrow.
No, that got pushed back.
That got pushed back.
But still,
Well,
it's like
we gotta
next
make sure it
week.
got cleaned. We gotta make sure
No,
that
it hasn't been cleaned yet.
hasn't been cleaned.
Not yet.
It's getting cleaned today.
Maybe.
Yeah, we gotta go take a look at Fulton
We gotta
Street.
go look at
Yeah.
it.
We gotta go take a look.
So now, like, the side of the building actually looks decent, and it's nice. So the top floor we renovated, rented out, we put a nice home-based tenant in there, and the second floor we renovated, we lined up the tenant for the 15th, which is tomorrow, and the unit's supposed to be done, right? But there was a pipe that burst, the plumbing was all over the place. Ron actually, and this is not common for Ron, he actually went down and mopped up a mess. And Ron usually doesn't get his hands dirty like that.
It's pretty disgusting.
But it had to be done, so he, he stepped in and cleaned it all up.
Can I park there?
So this is the building right here. This unit. We have a tenant living on the third. I think some of our people are probably in here right now.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, how are you? We're just gonna come through and take a look real quick. Big project.
Ah,
It's a big project.
it's not as bad as what Cheryl put it out to be.
That's Cheryl. The glass is always half full. Or half empty?
Yeah.
This came out nice.
Oh, that'll come up good.
That's the floors.
Yeah, this paint here will come out easy.
Yep.
It's coming up.
This came out alright.
Yeah, that did come out nice.
That came out alright.
This was all wood paneling, dark wood paneling.
Yep. So we had them paint over the cabinets. These were dark old wood cabinets. These tiles were all garbage. These were all looked really nasty. But when we cleaned it up and painted it, suddenly it looked awesome. This is all wood, all dark wood, but it all painted. It looks nice and open, nice and fresh. So go show you a little bit of paint. We'll clean things up. These floors were all brand new when we came in. The floors were ripped up. They were all rotted and moldy. So we had to come in and redo them.
Alright, so to answer our questions from earlier, yes, it's getting work done.
It's getting work done.
Yeah.
Somebody's in here cleaning. So actually, this toilet does not belong here.
This is an en-suite. That's what they call these. En-suite toilet.
So somebody's coming down to pick this up.
You get up out of bed and you
Yeah.
jump right on the toilet.
Man, who buys these cheap things?
I know. This should be a bifold and not a.
Yeah, this shouldn't have been this. This should have been a bifold door.
Yeah, but I mean that's what.
I think we're gonna have to replace this. I don't think this is not the way to do this. Get it, girl. All right, thank you. Have a great day.
You too, honey.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Good job. I'm gonna lock this door behind us.
Okay.
Do it. I'll do it.
Well, then just do it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Just do it.
All right. We rock paper scissors.
No.
Come on.
No.
Rock paper scissors.
No.
Come on.
No.
So the reason we get rid of these old toilets is not because they're not working. They do work perfectly fine. You can go and you can replace the pieces on the inside. We get rid of these things because of the size of this tank. That's 4 to 5 gallons that it flushes every single time you flush. So when your water bill as landlords, the new toilets are only 1.8 flush, right? Are they 1.2?
1.28.
1.28. So you can think about your water bill. By replacing these toilets, our water bill is usually cut in half. So it's one of those things, it's like a lot of work, but if you're gonna be in this business, you gotta cut your water bill. I hold that.
I'll help you with this part.
Thanks, bro. Don't tell anybody I do this.
I really hope that doesn't come off.
I hope it doesn't come off too. Alright, get the doors.
I love how Gualter always says he doesn't want to get his hands dirty, but then he'll go and grab a toilet and haul it down a flight of stairs or two. We've done that before on other properties because he's like, come on, let's go do this. And then we get into it and he starts cleaning it. And we're like, we need to hire somebody else to do this. So that's kind of the execution part that that he wants done, but needs somebody else to do.
The toilet. So me and Ron joke all the time, right? We're not supposed to be doing physical labor. Like if we're working in the business, we're not working on the business. So, but sometimes we'll be there and I'll be like, okay, send one of the guys to pick up this toilet and bring it downstairs. And I'm like, why am I not just, I'm in the building already. I already don't belong here. I'm just going to pick up the toilet and bring it downstairs. Just get it done, right? Sometimes you just got to get something done. And she says it's not bad. Like, I looked at that place, it looked like a mess. But she's like, oh, no big deal.
It's dirty, but I mean, it's just dirty.
What is all that from? Fulton Street has been a project. So originally we were going to flip this building. We bought it to flip it. And then the other day we just decided, you know what, we should actually keep it. We got a good tenant on the 3rd floor. They're paying good rent, market value. And so we started renovating the 2nd floor. We had a tenant lined up. We were ready to put somebody in. And then we had a flood from the 3rd floor pipe burst, or there was a backage with the sewer lines, so there was water everywhere, sewer water all over the 2nd floor. So we had to come back in. It cost us a couple, maybe, how much did it cost us to do the renovation? The plumbing was over $1,000, right, to go and fix the plumbing. Then we had to patch up all the holes. Then we had to go and clean up everything. So right now we have our cleaning lady over there, and they're getting it done. I mean, it's just a project. It's a big project.
I think Fulton Street's coming along fine. We've had it for too long, but everything that we've done to it, we've never had to go back and redo anything. And all the work that has been done has been excellent by all the craftsmen that we've had in there working on it. Just needs to be cleaned and rented.
Me this morning, dude, was like, yeah, Shelby's at home.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. I was gonna head to school to pick you up.
What a good dad.
That's awesome.
Best dad ever.
Yep, I'm home.
All right.
Shelbs, you're doing good.
Wings. You guys want some?
You're what?
I got some barbecue wings. You guys want some?
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Sounds delicious.
Well, I will be there by myself in just a little bit.
Yep.
And
Dude, I can't believe Ron forgot about his daughter. This is just, it's not typical of him. I think something's going on. I think Fulton Street is hitting him on a deeper level than he cares to admit. But ultimately, the first thing he said to me this morning is, Shelby's home today. So I knew she wasn't at school. And then I completely forgot she wasn't at school. And when he was like, no man, we gotta go, we gotta leave Fulton, we gotta get over and pick up my daughter, I was like, yeah, we gotta go, let's move. Dude, she's sitting at home like eating macaroni and cheese and stuff, making buffalo chicken wings.
I felt pretty much like an idiot when I realized that Shelby was at home today instead of at school, because that's where I left her, because the school buses aren't running today. So I couldn't drop her off at the bus stop to take her to school.
Yeah, I say you do it.
You're the one that likes publicity.
Well, you know, I'm not wearing the waterproof jacket like you are. All right, let's get it done. Ron does a snow angel.
Right over there?
Right there.
Right here?
That sounds good.
Right here.
Right there. Snow angel. Snow angel for the games. Get it, man. Send a message to God. That actually came out pretty good. There you go, G-pose. Oh, I missed it.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Fall River Hustle. Please make sure to share, subscribe, and comment. You have anything to add?
Yeah, make sure you guys comment, like, share, subscribe, send to all your friends. If you have any questions and something you want to see in one of our properties, just shoot below, and we'll be glad to get back to you guys. When you have a choice, always work with the best.